Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name is OmniBadu and I am back with another one. Yay! Keep in mind that these are general collective readings and I don't read for any one specific sign on this channel. If this is your story, your business, if this resonates, be honest with yourself. Plug yourself into the reading where you deserve to be. Smack it up, flip it, rub it down, hit the reverse on it. Do whatever you have to do, but don't force it. Only take what resonates with you, your life, your story, and leave the rest behind. If this is your story, your business, if this resonates, give it a thumbs up, like it if you like it, and subscribe if you likes my vibe. Welcome, hey, if you're new, and welcome back if you have been here before. All right, how y'all doing? Let's get into this reading. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Hopefully amazing. I definitely am. Let's see. Now my loneliness is killing me or you're not around. Oh, that's kind of cute. Some of y'all could be dealing with somebody new and this person may really like you or be feeling you, and when you guys are not around each other, they may feel lonely or sad or something like that. I sometimes feel you deserve so much better than me. So that's cute. You know, this is cute energy. I don't know what kind of reading this is because this person could be full of shit, you know, or they could mean every single thing that's coming out in these cards. Who knows? But we finna find out, okay? All right. So, because I sometimes feel like you deserve so much better than me is a little manipulative in my opinion, you know? It's like, well, if that's how you feel, excuse yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't tell me that, you know, you think I deserve better so I can gas you up and tell, you know what I'm saying? Like, they could be trying to get you to kind of build them up with those type of statements. So be careful with that. We have playing games. This is a game to me. The way I'm acting, responding, or posting is to get your attention. So, you know, jealousy. I'm very jealous. I can barely stand it. I don't know. What kind of weirdo energy is this? We have this isn't goodbye. What else? What are these other two? Finding myself and emotional intimacy. Okay. Let's get these. Okay. I don't know. This isn't goodbye. I don't want to walk away, but it's what's best for me and us right now. This isn't goodbye. We will be together again soon. With finding myself. It was time I went within to find myself again. I need to figure out what I want out of life. I need space. Emotional intimacy. I'm afraid to truly open up to you. Being raw and authentic with my emotions is something I'm still working on. My dreams, I've been dreaming about you. In my dreams, you are so free and in love. Wish I could stay there forever. Gaslighting you. I have been lying to you and gaslighting you. You weren't crazy, you were right. I just wasn't strong enough to admit it. I'm sorry. I hate how much I've hurt you. I'm so sorry for all the pain I've caused. You didn't deserve any of it. And last but not least, we have feeling lost. I'm trying to make this work, but I feel so lost. I don't know what to do or say anymore, and it's easier to just stay in silence. So I feel like somebody walked away from you guys already, or they're getting ready to walk away from some of you. But for the majority of y'all, I feel like somebody walked away from you. You may have even walked away from them. So it really doesn't matter who left the situation. But I feel like now that the situation is over, it's like this person is dreaming about you, and it's like maybe they want you, they miss you, they want you back around, but you know, they don't know what to do with the feelings that they feel towards you. They don't want to open up, they don't want to be vulnerable, authentic, raw. They don't want to show you, you know, their emotions. They don't want to feel like they have their heart on their sleeve when it comes to you. And I feel like that was your problem in this situation, and that could be why you walked away if you walked away first. And if they walked away, that's definitely why, because things started to get too heavy and they didn't want to be vulnerable. But regardless, I feel like now there's a disconnect. There could even be silence between the two of you guys, but the silence could be really deafening. You know, this person thought that they were going to be able to feel free, or they were going to be able to move on with somebody else and never think about you again, but that's not what's happening. Yeah, they're missing you. Even if you walked away from them, they might have told themselves like, oh, well, fuck it. You know, shit happens. He or she isn't the one for me anyways, clearly. I'm going to just move on with my life. But they're not moving on. They may feel extremely lonely. Even if they have someone else, they may be in another relationship, talking to someone else, sleeping with somebody else, but they still feel lonely because that person doesn't know them. That person don't know what they like, what they don't like. You know, they don't know what they like to eat. They don't know what they like sexually. They don't know what they like to watch on TV. They don't know what they like to talk about. You know, and I feel like having to, you know, kind of learn someone all over and have someone learn you all over. And, you know, they may be getting in and out of relationships constantly or thinking constantly that they found the one that was going to replace you, but something always turns out wrong or it never lasts. But, you know, so I do kind of feel like this may be somebody who is looking for love in all the wrong places or for all the wrong reasons. Like, this is someone who is looking for you in others, so they don't have to feel like they have to miss you, you know. And because there's only one you, there's only one person in general, right? There's only one me, there's only one you, there's only one anybody. There's nobody else in the world who's like somebody. They may have similar traits in this area or that area or whatever, but they not like that person. They might just be funny, just like that person, but everything else about them is different. Or they might be beautiful, but they a bitch and, you know, ain't dumb. They ain't got shit to talk about or whatever, right? So you're never going to find all of somebody in somebody else because that's that person, right? So I do feel like they kind of out here looking for your replacement instead of just meeting people for who they are. So, yeah, I don't know. It kind of feels like this person is still trying to play a game with you. It's like you may not be there, you know, you might not be in this person's life like that. You may not even consider them in that type of way. You don't look at them like that. You don't think of them like that in a sexual way or in a relationship type way. Even if y'all used to be in one, it's like that's the past, that's over. You know, you just my friend now or whatever. But they damn sure don't see you like that. They dream about you in their dreams. You know, y'all are free and together and happy and in love, and they're sorry and they hate how much they've hurt you. I feel like so much has gone down between you and this person that they feel like they can't fix it, right? They don't really know what to do or say anymore. They want it to work, but they don't know how to make it work. I feel like this may be somebody who has a problem, you know, taking accountability and apologizing and just laying everything out on the table and having that tough conversation so that you can fix things, so that you can move forward, so that you can get over that hump. This person doesn't want to do that work. So you guys are where you are. I feel like it's frozen and that you guys are at a standstill with this person. If they're not going to give you what you want and what you need, respect-wise, you know, just support-wise, emotionally, financially, whatever it is, then there is no room for them in your life and vice versa. And I feel like that's how you feel. But yeah, that's just not, I know that that's not how they feel. We do have jealousy out here. I'm very jealous. I can barely stand it. So I feel like the thought of you being with someone else may make this person upset. Maybe the thought of you being able to heal and release them and move on completely, you know, not for play, not in a joking way, not for control or manipulation, but for real, that may make them jealous. Whatever it is that you do for work or however you get your money may make this person jealous. So yeah, I feel like it's just shit going on, okay? I crave to be close by your side. Unblock me. I miss you and want to connect. Please unblock me literally or energetically so we can speak. I have a lot to say. I will be there by your side when you're ready. So yeah, this is somebody who's expecting to hear from you, or at least expecting for you to like unblock them and allow for them to come towards you. So yeah, if you don't call or text them, they feel like, you know, the least you could do is make yourself available for them to be able to call and text you. We have drinking, toxic lifestyle. This person could be drinking a lot. They could be going out a lot. They could be partying a lot. They definitely have a love-hate energy towards you, because I feel like this person loves you, but they don't want you or anybody else to know it. And also, I feel like they have no problems displaying hate and negativity towards you. This is somebody who's definitely receiving some sort of bad karma, or they're just getting ready to walk into this cycle of just bad luck, bad karma, bad love interests, bad jobs, you know, just drama, bad shit left and right. But it's because of the energy that they send out to the universe, right? Like, you can't send bullshit ass energy out to the divine and expect blessings and abundance to return to you. Like, you're crazy. You crazy, you stupid, and you dumb. Like, you got to send out positive energy. You have to forgive. You have to let shit go. You have to move on. You have to, you know, just... Forgiveness is for you. Like, and when people are like, oh, I hate that. Like, it's an annoying saying, but it is the truth. Like, if you've never forgiven anybody, then you don't know why they say that. But if you have, then you'll understand, like, it isn't for that person, because you usually detach from them the minute you start forgiving them. You don't give a fuck about that person anymore, because, you know, you like, okay, you know, this person needs therapy, or this person has mommy issues, or this person got, you know, it ain't completely this person's fault that they are. It is, because they're choosing to be that way. But it isn't, because this person does have demons, and this person just is unhealed. They just do not know how to get over whatever troubles and turmoil and trauma that they've been through, and they projecting that onto me, right? So yes, I forgive this person, because, you know, in trying to hurt me, they really hurting themselves, you know. So forgiveness most certainly is for you. It just feels like stupid ass bullshit when you hear it. We have bad credit, debt, unemployed, drinking. You know, it's like the energy that's coming out in this person, life is crazy. This is somebody who should probably be trying to pay down their credit debt, you know, or get some things off of their credit that need to be handled, or, you know, consolidate some credit. This is somebody who needs to be focused on getting their life in order and figuring out where they're going to be working and where they're going to be living and what they're going to be driving and things like that. But I feel like instead of focusing on their very damp, very bleak, very dark reality, they trying to figure out how to turn up some more. You know, how to get out and get some more ass, and how to go out and have more drinks, and whose house am I going to go kick it at this time, and where am I going to go that time, and I'm going to go sit over this person's house and drink. Is your phone bill paid? Your rent? No, nothing. Car insurance? Nothing. Nothing's paid, but you finna go over your friend's house and sip on an $80 bottle. Okay. No, it's all right. Good. Have fun. Enjoy yourself. Bye. Have fun. That's why you sing. Right? Like, because who the fuck has time? We have spiritual chaos, ego death, downward spiral, okay, with spiritual awakening. So this could be somebody who is headed towards a spiritual awakening, but it's not because they want it. It's not because they looking for it. It's not because it's relevant or important to them. It's because it's going to be the only thing that they can hang on to feel normal and sane, right? It's spirit, it's spirituality, it's praying or going to church or just allowing God into their heart, you know, or whatever this person or you or whomever believes in. So I do feel like this is somebody who's very much on a very nasty, very ugly karmic slide down to hell. But I feel like when they get down there, they're going to have some sort of, the spirit is guiding this person in this direction so that they can have this ego death. They are not humbling themselves on their own. They're not coming out of their ego on their own. They're not living in and facing reality on their own. So spirit is about to do it for this person because of all of the chaos that they're starting to create, right? It's like you can do the devil's bidding for so long, before it's like, okay, you haven't paid your debt to that situation. You still out here wreaking havoc and causing chaos. Now you done got the divine, the spirit, the spirits are shook up. This person has now the divine's attention. They didn't have the divine's attention because this person is working for the other side. But now they do, because they starting to cause chaos in the earth angel energy, right? So they headed towards an ego death, but it's because it's what spirit wants for them. Like, let's wake this motherfucker up, because this person is trying to destroy the collective, and that ain't gonna work for us. So we have losing sleep, worried, replaying events, thinking about you. So yeah, this is just somebody who's having a bad time. They're in a bad way. They're having a hard time. Things aren't looking good or feeling good in this person's life, and nothing is good. The money is funny. Like, they don't love themselves. They don't know if they love you. They love you some minutes of the day. They hate you others. This is just somebody who kind of feels like they need to take a break. I feel like this person needs to stop, take a beat, take a break, figure out what the fuck, is going on in their life. But I feel like that's too much for this person. They feel like it either is too much work, or they want to pretend and fake like they got it under control, right? We literally have fake busy while I'm saying this with Firestorm. Karma, drama, endings, lost, mental breakdown. Y'all, I'm telling you, like, this person, whoever this jealous masculine is, who is sorry, but they're too egotistical to admit that they've been wrong for all this time. I'm busy, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. How dare you ask me to do anything? I'm busy, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. But really, they trying to figure out who they can go drink with and where they can go party at, so they can continue to ignore reality. Boy, I'm telling you, with Firestorm and shit, it's like karma again, drama. This person is headed towards a really nasty, really bad mental breakdown. I feel like it's going to be really crazy and chaotic. This is somebody who's going to I feel like they're already maybe lashing out. And we did have that previous reading where it said like that the person was taking it out on everyone around them. So the fact that they've lost you, I do feel that this person is acting a fool. We have turning your back, illumination, truth discovery, awakening with married. So yeah, you either with illumination, you either found out this person was married, or you woke up to who you've been married to for all this time. Closing this cycle. Okay, so yeah, y'all are done. You're over it. But it's like no strings, fed up. Yeah, this person may have been trying to have you in a no strings type of situation where you guys didn't have a real title, even though y'all were married or used to be married in the past or something. I just feel like this is a goofy ass motherfucker who was on bullshit. Just a childish, immature ass dummy. Just, focused on dumb shit, trying to constantly create problems and drama and chaos. Just a empty, soulless, loser ass motherfucker. Like, they don't have nothing else to do or focus on or live for other than causing, problems in your day and in your life. Oh, did you need me to do this for you? Just so they can not do it. Did you need me to do that for you? Just so they can not do it. All just everything that this person does, you are the focus, right? You're the motivation. You're the drive. I'm going to go to the gym so the collective will think I look good so I can reject them when they come back. But they ain't been in the gym. You don't think they look no different than they ever did. You got a little more tone, but you still, underweight. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, that didn't do it. Oh, let me get my money up. Can't keep a job. That ain't happening, right? So everything that they do is to try to bother you, right? Oh, I'm going to get a girlfriend. Got a girlfriend, you don't give a fuck, so it's like, okay, so now I'm gonna try to fuck up shit with her boyfriend, so it's like everything, every fucking waking minute of every freaking day. I feel like you are on this person's mind. You are the drive, you are the motivation, right? You are this person's fucking muse. Seriously. Because everything they do it for you, or because of you, or to try to knock you off your square, or to try to piss you off, or to try to get a reaction, or they need you to call them, and all this. And it's just like, please get a motherfucking life. Get a life. Find something else to do. Leave me alone. Shit. I don't want no soulmate, twin flame D's. Like, kiss my ass, Two of Cups. We don't want you out here. Not with this person. But I do feel like you have a very strong soul tie with this person, and that's why they're so obsessed and attached. And, they think about you all the time, and they know that you're fed up with this no strings, attached type situation. Or they know that you're fed up with them, being a shitty ass husband, or whatever y'all situation is. This person knows that you're over them, and that you're closing this cycle out for real. Like, not for play, but for reals. And that once they figure out that this is done for real, it's over, it's not a game, it could take a couple weeks, a couple months before they actually realize, like, damn, she really has not called me. She really has not texted. She really has not reached out. She ain't even checked on me, like that. I feel like that is going to start the downward spiral. That is going to lead to the mental breakdown. And then, who knows? They may end up in a nut house. They may end up in jail. They could end up on the streets, completely homeless, living under a bridge in a box. Like, we don't know. Shit, I don't know. I have no idea. Y'all do have two masculine energies out here. Y'all have this King of Wands, and y'all have the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles with the Two of Cups. Wow. So you either have met or you're getting ready to meet somebody that's very much more your speed. Somebody who wants what you want. Somebody who's going in the same direction that you're going in life. I feel like you're very focused on your household and business type things, and what needs to be handled, what needs to be done so that you can do this next, so that this can be done, so that you can meet this end goal. And there's somebody around you who is similar, in where they are in life, of just trying to focus on their finances and getting to the next step and the next stage in life. So I feel like that's actually who that Two of Cups may be out here for. It's like you're going to meet somebody where things are reciprocal. You can pour into their cup and they can pour into yours. You can show them love and affection and emotion and not be scared that they're just going to receive it and then just be like, oh yeah, thanks. It's not going to be like that. What you give to this person and to the connection, they will also give to you and to the connection as well. But I feel like this asshole that's coming out in the oracle cards is this King of Wands with the Three of Swords. This person feels deceived, or no, I wouldn't even say deceived. Yeah, maybe deceived. Like, Three of Swords is heartbreak energy, right? But in this instance, I'm feeling third party energy, right? So this person may feel deceived or betrayed once the downward spiral and the mental breakdown and all of that, where I was saying, like, there's going to come a day where this person really realizes, whether it be weeks or months down the road, that you're completely done with them. It may be when they find out that you've moved in with, or married, or committed, or engaged, or whatever it is. They may find out something about you and someone else, and it's going to make them feel really heartbroken, but also very betrayed. Like, how could you go and find somebody who's gonna love on you the way you deserve to be loved? How could you let them do this to us, right? Like, whoever this is really feels slighted by the fact that you went and put you first. Because I feel like with that Four of Cups, like, this is somebody who they're still holding on to your cup in their mind. In their mind, they have your heart. You're moving forward, you're fucking, you're dating, you're going on trips, whatever you're doing, they feel like you're doing that all to get a reaction out of them or to make them feel some type of way. They do feel some type of way with that jealousy coming out. And so they're projecting their feelings onto you, right? So they're feeling some type of way. So they're like, she want me to care. I don't care. But they fucking care. And you the one who do not care. You don't want them to feel no type of way. You don't want them to feel hurt. You don't want them to feel heartbroken. You don't want them to feel shit. You doing you and putting yourself first. But because they're holding on to your cup in their mind, because in their head, they still own your heart, they're still the love of your life, they're still your end-all be-all, your happily ever after, finding out that you're moving in with or marrying or whatever it is, this other person is really like, it's really a kick in the groin, okay, for this person, for real, for real. The Queen of Swords with the Seven of Wands wanted to come out, so yeah, you're not fucking around, okay? You are not playing. You may have this person blocked for real with unblock me, where how it said literally or energetically. Some of y'all have them blocked on everything, your phone, your social media, everything. And others of you, you just don't respond. You just leave this person on red because who the fuck do you think you are? But you be running through their mind like all the time. Did I like that they didn't want? Yeah, okay. 8, 9 of Swords. 8, 9 of Swords with the Empress. Okay. Yes. This person don't think of nothing but you. They think of you all the time. If this person is balls deep in another bed, they think about you. Okay? Dead ass. You are everything to this person, but they don't treat you like that. They do not. They treat you like dog shit. Okay? But you're everything to them. They just, that ego, boy, oh boy, Spirit gonna have a field day breaking this motherfucker down, because this is somebody who has a lot of work that needs to be done, and they haven't even started. Like, they probably got about 10,000 times more, hours than you needed of healing and work, and they haven't even started. It's something about you having them blocked that is really bugging this person. It's like really disturbing this person's peace. They feel like you've made like a final judgment call. Like they feel like this is it. They played too long. They did too much. They were too mean. They were too evil. They were too fucked up. And now you have made that judgment call that they have been afraid. They've been afraid that you were going to make it, but they continuously convinced themselves that you didn't have the strength. You didn't have the willpower. You didn't have the bandwidth, and maybe you got on something new with the Lovers, or you might even found out that they got on something new, and that was all you needed. But there's definitely something about them feeling like you having a new love interest or in a new sexual relationship. It doesn't even have to be love or a relationship. It could be, but it could just be some banging, okay? But either way, that's very heavily on their mind because they do feel possessive over you, because they do feel like you're theirs, you're for them, you're only supposed to be in love with them, you're only supposed to be married to them, you're only supposed to be coming on them, That's just how they feel. And because in their mind, whether you are or you're not, they believe that there is another lover, Judgment, 9 of Swords. The only way that you would cut them off forever and ever and ever is if you got somebody new. That's just what they believe. It's bizarre for a person who's not doing right by you or anything else in their life to feel like the only way you would detach from them is if you had somebody else, as if they something worth hanging on to. But yeah, that's exactly what it is for this person. Like, that's kind of what has them in that where they can't sleep, or even with that drinking and toxic lifestyle, like they could be drinking, they could have already drank a little something here and there, you know, but they could be like drinking a ton. This person could be moving over towards being an alcoholic for some of you if they drank too much already. Others of you, they're moving towards drinking too much, where they drink too much, you know. May not be morning, noon, and night, but you know, it may be every night, right? You know, where I feel like maybe, which is not quite alcoholism, like you're not, you know, this is not somebody who need a drink to function, but they could just be somebody who's trying to get drunk, fucked up, sloppy, have sex, party, turn up every single night as some sort of a distraction, so that they're not in this 9 of Swords, 8 of Swords over you. And as I'm saying that, the Empress comes out. But we already know with that 4 of Cups, like I was saying, this person is definitely holding on to you. They're trying their best to hold on to your heart space, because they feel like, you know, up until this point, or up until recently, or 2 years ago, a year ago, whenever it changed for you, whenever they took note of the change, they're like not wanting to acknowledge that. They're like, yeah, you might be trying to act different or whatever. Like I said, they think you're trying to make them jealous with the moves that you're making. So they think this person feel like they still possess you. They still feel like you're theirs. No matter what you're doing or what you got going on, they feel like you're theirs, and they feel like you're just trying to play in their face, or, oh, I knocked her off her square, now she's trying to knock me off mine, or, you know, I had her feeling some type of way, now she's trying to have me. Like, this person still is in game mode. This person is probably never going to come out of game mode. They always going to be in this energy of trying to get a one-up and play games and, you know, have control and manipulate and, you know, be sneaky and get away with, and I'm not showing my left hand what my right hand is doing. You know, like they're always going to be in this dramatic, over the top, bullshit ass, confusion, chaos, madness. They always going to be in that energy because it makes them feel like they have control. People being in a state of pure confusion makes this person feel like, well, I'm in control. You know, you like, I don't know if I'm coming or going. I don't know if my hair is blonde or if I'm a brunette. I don't know if I'm short or tall. Like, I don't know if it's summer or winter outside. And they like, yeah, I did it. She's lost. She's crazy. She don't know what the fuck. Yes. Yo, she's gonna come to me for all the answers now. I got her. I got her right where I want her. You know, like, and you literally like, you know, my hair is thinning, my hair is falling out, my lips are dry, I don't know what's going on, I'm losing my mind, I can't think straight. You know, and this person is like having a fucking wang dang doodle about it. You know, like they're celebrating, they're partying, they're hooping and hollering, because that's what they want. If you can't think straight, if you're not happy, if you're not focused on you, if you're not feeling normal, if you're not pouring into yourself, if you're not having self-care Sundays, then you thinking about them. If you can't do none of the shit you want to do for you, then that means you focused on them. You ain't focused on yourself. And that is what this motherfucker wants. Don't give them what they want. Don't focus on them. Don't look at them. Don't call them. Don't text them. Don't talk to them. Don't respond to them. And that's just my suggestion. You're going to do what you want to do. But I wouldn't fucking play like that with this person. Because this is somebody with some serious issues. Period. Wow, with the Lovers again. Okay, some of y'all do got some thang out there. Y'all got some thang and it's thanging, okay? Or somebody think you got that thing and it's thanging, okay? You got that whopping, it's whopping, okay? With the Ace of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles, you're definitely giving somebody their best or receiving your best from somebody right now. But I also feel like there's excitement, there's passion. This is also creative energy. So there could be something that you guys are doing creatively that is really good for you and where you are at this time as far as your healing and moving forward and releasing things pouring into and putting your energy and effort and intention into whatever this passionate, creative, endeavor is. I feel like that's a positive for you. For some of you guys, it's going to allow you to meet this newer energy, that you're going to have this, the Chariot, the Lovers out here twice, the Two of Cups. You're going to have this soulmate energy with whoever this new energy is. Could be somebody who's a Gemini or a Cancer. Of course, obviously, it doesn't have to be, but though Gemini is very heavy out here and Cancer is out here. So, yeah, with the Page of Swords, I do feel like whoever your new person is, they may keep an eye on you, or they may like to watch you online, or this could be somebody who used to watch you or admire you online before, you guys have brought it into the real world. So, I don't know. I feel like the situation with you and the new person is nice. I feel like you and whoever this is, you guys are very compatible, but we already kind of got into that. Very compatible. You guys get along. You're focused on the things that matter, and the things that matter to the two of you are similar. So lots of similarities, similar goals, but also similar, I won't say necessarily personality, right? It's not, you don't have to have the same personality as somebody if I don't like to argue, I don't want to argue, I want to talk about things like an adult. I want to be able to come to a conclusion without anybody raising their voice or standing up or puffing their chest out or calling names or deflecting or that's what I mean. Like when I say y'all could be similar, where it's not necessarily y'all the same damn person, but y'all maybe have been through shit where it's like, I'm not ever finna be screaming and yelling with nobody the fuck again. If we got to get to a point where we don't know how to talk to each other, or we screaming or yelling, or you storming off, or you walking out the door while I'm in the middle of a motherfucking sentence, or hanging up in my face while no, motherfucker, you got to go. Right? So, and I feel like that's how that person is also. But they're also keeping an eye on you to make sure you're not wearing a mask. So, that's where I feel like you guys are on the same vibration. Y'all are matching each other's drip and energy, right? So, both hustlers, both got it going on. Both physically attractive and financially stable, but also, looking out for the bull. And yeah, so this person is, whoever this newer energy is, they may know about this King of Wands, this Three of Pentacles, third party energy. And they may be watching you to see if you doing anything with that person. Are you leading them on? Are you leaving a door open for them? Are you allowing them to stay attached to you and stay in your life? Are you feeding into that situation? Right? So, or nah, like what's going on here? So, yeah. The King of Wands with the Six of Cups and the Three of Swords is definitely just kind of confirming for those of you who were wondering. That is definitely going to be somebody from your past who's holding on to you. Somebody from your past who thinks, that you're still in love with them and they're still, your dream man and your dream come true. They, that's somebody from the past. That's somebody who is really nostalgic over how things used to be. Or it's like they may get into almost a childlike energy when they think back to how things used to be. But whatever the hell, it's like this person wants to collaborate with you. Yeah, Eight of Swords. And that's already out here. So we have the Nine of Swords with the Eight of Swords. And now we have the Judgment with the Eight of Swords. And the Ten of Swords. What I say? Final judgment call. This person feels like the judgment call that you have made is serious. That's it. You ain't making no more judgment calls when it comes to them. Ten of Swords, it is over. This is the ending of the book, the chapter. Close it, shut it down, lock it up, put it up. Don't put that shit on my bookshelf. You throw that away. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, this is over. But you got them fucked up, okay? You got them all kinds of fucked up, and you don't even know nothing about it. You think this person living their best life because they drinking, they partying, okay? This is, oh my gosh, somebody called him baby hair in the comments, and I was dead. Cash Doll's baby daddy, Tracy, I think his name. whatever his name is, this is him. This is that person for you. Because we all got a Tracy out there in the world. Everybody baby dad. Well, I don't know. I won't say everybody, but if you her, you got a Tracy. Okay? And that's this person's energy. The drinking, the partying, you know, the naked bitches on yachts, you know, and all kind of other stuff. But it's too much, right? It's extreme. It's dramatic. It's look at me. It's I'm living my best life. It's I don't give a fuck about you. But it's just this very obvious that this person is trying to put on this air of not caring, and which makes them seem very bothered and very much like they do care, right? But I feel like they're trying to match your energy. You actually don't care. So they're trying to pretend as if they don't care, and it got them fucked off, right? It's like, okay, good. We both don't care. All right, then, block. No, I'm never going to unblock. No, don't call me from block. I'm blocking that number, too. What are you doing? Don't call block. Don't call me from no other numbers. Damn, you know, like, you don't give a fuck, remember? Right? So, yeah, I feel like for a little baby, you got to be more careful. I mean, you got to be more careful than that. You do. Because, see, we got the Seven of Pentacles. Now you somewhere planting seeds and getting a whole foundation started somewhere else with somebody else for a whole nother reason. All because so-and-so wanted to play games. They goofy. Period. Just the crazy as they want to be. We got the King of Swords, the King of Cups, and the Queen of Wands. Ugh. Okay. Yeah. This person presents as the King of Swords, but this is somebody who really is a King of Cups, which the King of Cups already hides emotions and keeps their feelings to themselves. You know, very, very, very deep feelings and emotions in that King of Cups energy. That could be any Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, masculine energy. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, feminine energy, complete opposite. Masculine, you won't know shit, okay? Will be madly, deeply head over heels in love with you and won't say shit. And that's this person. They could even be a Cancer moon, right? But, or they're like a Cancer. But I feel like they present to the world, not just you. The world sees this. I don't give a fuck. I don't have any feelings. I don't have any emotions. Fuck her. I don't give a damn about her. She ain't shit. She don't look good like that anyway. She this and she that. She ain't nothing but a broke bitch, you know, and all this other kind of shit. But really, with the Queen of Wands and all of this being clarified, all of this is clarifying the Empress. Is like, this person, not only do they feel like you're awesome as a partner, as a mother, and all these other type of things, but they also feel like you look good as hell. They feel like you're magical. They feel like you can manifest. You know, they feel like you're charismatic, you're charming, you're attractive. But they also feel like you attract from the universe. Because of who you are, you do. But it is because of who you are. And they love everything about you. This person is just about ready to eat the crust out your panties. Or they already have. They already been there and done that, right? They already been that smitten with you. And they still are. That's the problem. The problem is, but they still are, right? But they hiding it. And so this person has put you guys in this position. They put you in the place where you had to detach, move on, fall in love with somebody else, and jump into a whole nother situation if that's where you are. Others of you, that's where you're headed. And they also put themselves in this position where, you know, they have to keep on this air and this front and this facade, and I'm so tough and I'm such a big guy and I don't have any feelings and fuck you, and you know, they put themselves there to where it's like you can never come out of that energy because of your ego and the fact that you feel like somebody judging you. This person thinks too highly of themselves. They're ungrounded and they need to touch some grass and come on back down to reality. Because don't nobody give a fuck about this person. This person act like everybody in the world watching him to see what they gonna do next. I knew he was finna go back to that bitch. Nobody fucking cares about you. You're not that fucking relevant, right? So, yeah, whoever this is, the delusion and the, you know, people gonna be laughing at me. People gonna be judging me. Well, Now you outside, motherfucking, you can't get the fuck back in. What's up? Right? So, yeah, I just feel like it's a boo-boo day for this person. It's a shitty day, okay? Let's get some advice, because we haven't been doing that. And I feel like I want to go ahead and just see what's going on, because I feel like there's a little bit more. I feel like it's something in particular in this reading. I feel like there may be something that that spirit is wanting from you, though. Like, you know, I don't know, because it looked like you're doing you doing the right thing, you putting yourself first, you've detached. Some of y'all are in new relationships, others of y'all are just minding your own damn business. But those of you where you have nobody, there is somebody who is watching you. Could be somebody watching you at work, could be somebody watching you online, could be somebody watching you, you know, in the neighborhood or around the way or whatever. But yeah, for the singles, there's somebody who has their eye on you, and this is somebody who's going to match you like you've never been matched before. And like I said, we know some of y'all are in relationships, but okay, Spirit. So what is the advice for this collective with this person? Because it's like, what's going on here? I mean, what the fuck do you want? What are they doing? They watching you? Do they got another girl? Like, why do they, you know what I'm saying? It almost feels like this person should have something else going on. Like, they should have a distraction in some sort of way, shape, or form. They should have another woman or man that they're interested in, or something, right? So it's just like what are you supposed to be doing with this damn person? Because you're fed up, you're closing the cycle, you're turning your back. Okay, we got turning your back out here. Illumination, right? Truth, discovery, awakening. You're good. You doing. It seems that you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, but I just wanted to know, like, is there anything that you could do to help yourself in this? Because I feel like it's taxing dealing with this person or even hearing from this person. It's like, oh God, oh my God, you know, like, what do you want? God damn. And now I do feel like definitely pay attention to your angel numbers for confirmation of something that's coming to you. Could be some, like, I felt 555. Some of y'all might be trying to move to a new home or a new apartment or a new city or new state, a new side of town, whatever. So I do kind of feel like some of you who are maybe putting in some sort of an application or waiting on some sort of an approval, I feel like you're going to get that. We have keys open doors with key and opportunity and angel numbers. So pay attention to your angel numbers. Maybe this isn't the right time to apply. Not to say you're not going to get approved, but this may not be the time. If you apply now, you might not get approved, but that's not to say you're never going to get approved. It's just that this wasn't the right time. And I just kind of get that with the hello again and the mirror. It's like it may feel familiar, or it may feel like, damn, I already did this and it didn't work. That was then. It wasn't the right time. So if you did something in the past and it didn't work and you want to do it and try it again now, go ahead and give it a try, because it's going to work out this time. Some sort of door is open now that wasn't open in the past. But as far as the person goes, we have medical staff, healing, mirror. I feel like Spirit is just kind of wanting y'all to continue healing. Continue healing, continue moving forward, continue focusing on whatever the opportunity is that is going to be presented to you. It may not be here yet. And that just kind of feel like that's possibilities. Spirit wants you to focus on yourself. Spirit is wanting you to continue putting you first. Something is about to happen that's really positive. A new job, a new place, whatever it is. It could be an opportunity that's coming in that's going to open up possibilities, or you may be able to move. Like, some of y'all want to move abroad. You want to leave the States, or you want to come to the States. And there's going to be an opportunity that opens up in order for you to be able to travel. And I just feel like low-key, like, you may end up with some sort of a decision, right? Like, you might end up having to decide, like, do I want to take this job abroad or in another city or another state or whatever it is, right? And separate completely for the rest of my life from this past person. Because there's something you're going to have to reflect on. And it's going to come after this person comes in with this, you know, trying to rekindle things or reel you back in or whatever it is that they're doing. So yeah, they're going to hit you with the hello again, recover, recycle, hey, how you doing? And you already going to have some sort of news about an opportunity that's, you know, that's pretty huge. Also, the fact that you've been healing and this person had you in this period and this phase of healing for as long as you have been due to their idiocy and their ignorance, yeah, you gonna have a reflection period, but pay attention to your confirmations and your angel numbers, because you're gonna be seeing them 333s and the 444s and 222s and those type of numbers, 555. That's letting you know it is time to change. It is time to move. It is time to release things that do not serve you. It's time to leave people, places, and things in the past that are not for your best interest and all that type of good, happy juju. So, yeah, I feel like things are on track for you. Don't let this person get you, because they trying to become a distraction or become, you know, relevant or the most important thing in your life, or, you know, you take up all your time or something, you know, so how this person moves. So yeah, they coming in to do what they do, but we have unlimited potential, journey. Everything that you're doing is leading you to some sort of a relationship with somebody else. You may already be in it, or it's coming. But yeah, definitely spirit. I feel like spirit's urging you guys to leave that past person where they at. I don't care how nice the apology is or the gift or the speech or the paragraphs that they send in a text or a DM or whatever. You know, that's all a game. That's all game. It's all a part of the game. You know, exes are exes for a reason. It's not to say people can't change, because we've changed, we've healed, we've grown. But we ain't changed, heal, and grow for the same motherfuckers that's been in our lives. We changed, healed, and grew for new things, right? So why would this person's journey be any different? Okay. All right, y'all. So that's going to be our reading. Be sure to give it a thumbs up. Like it if you like it. Subscribe if you like Night. My name is OmniBadu. I love each and every one of you guys. Thank you for your likes, your subscriptions, your donations, all your positive comments. Be sure to check down in the description box below if you want a personal reading. And until next time, bye.